Yeah, good morning, guys. It's such a wonderful morning. So today I just want you to come along with me to my other hustle. Just getting to write you. It has been a while since I last made a vlog, and kindly you're all welcomed. So remember to subscribe, leave your likes, and hit that notification button if you are new. So come along. So I've come here to take some lunch and then go and get busy. Welcome to Akibandaski. Ndio amerudi, tutamuona leo. Ama unauliza yupi? Nadhani unauliza Rafa. Utamuona. Hajakuwa area, sijui kama alikuwa zako, lakini leo ndo nimemwona. Sasa utabambika. Kuna siasa za wiki mbili. There we have our meal. So guys, this is my other side hustle. It's now around noon. Basically, I usually come here during the evenings. I prefer working during the evenings because that is the time when you'll find many people being, and I've always encouraged young people that even though you're doing your degrees, you're doing that professional course, it's very important to just get yourself another skill that you can perform using your hands. Be it, let's say, barbering, like which I usually do during the evenings. And for those who have entered into the transport sector, because I have some friends of mine who do both, who are bolting and such. For the last, I've owned this place for quite some time, because the first time that I started this business, I was still in campus. I was in second year, I just breaked for the long holiday. I went to work for quite some time, and after the 5 months break, when when I was heading to my third year, I started this place because I needed some extra cash to run me through school. And after a while, I also learned the skill, and it has come through for me, because you'll find out that most of us around don't have anything to do during the evenings, and that is the time that you find many people around, and it has been giving me an extra income. So guys, welcome to my other world. So basically what I was telling you is that it's very important for you, if you are a young person, that is, to always have an extra skill that you can do, so that even when things go south and you find yourself not finding that professional job or the course that you went to school for, you'll have something to survive on. So let me take you back to when I was in campus. Yeah, I went to Kenyatta University. I was doing a course in Bachelor of Commerce in Accounts. The first year was really smooth, not much to expect about life, because I was still exploring and I was still identifying myself out here just immediately after high school. The transition was quite smooth. I did my first year quite well, and after we broke the long holidays, I went to work as a teacher. I worked as a teacher in one of the high schools there in Eldoret, in the Rift Valley. The school was called Father Dias Girls. I was 19. I was quite young. I was 19 at the time, and after the 5 months break, so the time that I worked there, it was around. I worked there around May to August. Then I went back to school, came back to Nairobi, go for my second year, and that is when I started feeling some challenges, because I was struggling financially. Okay, I did smoothly the second year, but it was with a lot of financial struggles, especially money to maintain me. I had really little to maintain myself with, and after I broke for the long holidays immediately after second year, I worked in a petrol station as a clerical officer too. I just used to do I used to do some receipting, invoicing, and once in a while I would help the supervisor who was stationed under the canopy. For those who understand the word canopy when it comes to these petrol stations, you know what I'm speaking about. So the money that I got during that time is what I used to set up this place. And I had no skill in shaving at that time. I had no skill. I employed someone when I went back to my third year. And since then, I just used to come here during the evenings to look at how my business was going. And mind you, I had no skill. I had not worked before in any setup of a barber shop. But with the time, because I'll come in the evenings and I will help him to shave. So with the time, I gained the skill and even the confidence. In fact, This job requires a lot of confidence because you come into contact with people and you can understand that people have different personalities. So sometimes you might take that as a challenge, but if you have the right confidence, you'll know how to deal with different personalities and it will work in your favor. Mm, Fast forward to now, I've been working under a mentorship program for school going kids, and when I find some time, I do vlog for vehicles, I do some sales for vehicles. I think you've watched from my other uh, YouTube videos. You'll realize, even those who are following me in my TikTok, I do upload a lot of vehicles. So during the evenings, I come here. I try to see if I'll get an extra income because it's worth it. It's worth it. I always say it's worth it because consider this area. The minimum shave goes for 100 shilling. So if you're lucky enough to shave at least 20 people, you'll go home with 2,000 on daily basis. That is almost guaranteed. On a bad day, at least 10 people, you have your 1,000, and still you have your other works that you do because the skill never gets lost. I'll show you some of the clips that I've been doing while shaving. So guys, before I go further, remember to subscribe, hit that notification button if you're new, and support me in any how you see. But mostly, the only way you can support me is by dropping your likes. I just want to open, then I do the mopping. When I've already opened, it will be such easier for me. And I also want to show you the road that is just in front of the shop. It's always necessary to do some cleanup even before we mop, so that even when we open, we don't have a lot of air from the yesterday's work lying on the ground. So give me just a moment. So let's start the day. Yeah, as I told you, just along the road. So guys, I'm already done. I've already made the setup, and let me show you the exterior. So this is the point of vantage, as long as you are located along the roadside, you are sure of. So during the evenings, as I was saying, during the evenings when people arrive from their working places, at least on average having 15 people to cut their hair, to style them up, it's a point of vantage that widens someone's income. So I was doing this vlog basically to encourage especially young men to always look out for extra skills. So I'll also like to say that I got support from friends that kept on encouraging me not to give up on this business, and eventually it has proven to be something good, especially given the dynamics with the economy, and we know how it can affect especially the urban areas if you live anywhere near the urban areas in Kenya. So guys, this is my side hustle, this is my side life. I shall be taking you through more and more in upcoming vlogs. Let's continue linking with each other. Let me show you the road first of all. Oh yes, this is it. It's a bit quite dirty, but this is the place that you'll find me in the evenings. I almost forgot to sign out, so that is it, guys, from all the updates. That is just a small vlog of the day. So kindly guys, go ahead and leave your subscriptions if you are new, if you are a first time visitor to the channel, and if you are doing so in the second, third, or it's your multiple count, kindly remember to drop your likes. Thank you very much. I appreciate you very much for the view. Thank you guys. Let's see each other in the next vlog.